says, and you know the UN, it says U.S. nuclear weapons in host countries. Belgium, Germany, Italy, Netherlands, Turkey. Y'all got these warheads. So, hey, they all over the earth just preparing for this war, right? And what these people, man, these people are dead. These people are really dead. It says, verse 12, Joel 3:12. Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Yahawashi, which is, for there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about. So what? Wait, when this destruction comes in that land in the Middle East, for that destruction, that's why the Euphrates is drying up, so that war can take place, right? Like I said earlier, these devils really think that America is going to be here much longer. And America's not going to be here much longer, right? It says, put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe. Come get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great, right? Verse 14, multitudes in the valley of decision, right? That's what Yahawashi is, right? For the day of the Lord is near in the valley of decision, right? So when you see, there might be even a draft, right? To have people go to the Middle East and fight, right? I'm not going because I know the scriptures, right? Why would I fight for a country that had me in slavery? Anyways, verse 15, the sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining, right? So it's going to be very gloomy, right? The Lord, Yahawah, also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, from his people, right? And the heavens and the earth shall shake, but the Lord will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel, right? Because what? He's really going to redeem us out of this condition, right? Before America's destroyed, he's going to redeem us, the Negro, Latino, and Native American, that turns back to the God of the Bible, Yahawah, through his son, Yahawashi, right? This Bible is only for the Israelites, the Negro, Latino, and Native American. Anybody else, it don't matter what you do. But it says, so shall ye know that I am Yahawah your power, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy. There shall no strangers pass through her anymore. Right? Because we're going to know who the Israelites are. You know you're an Israelite? Hey. Huh? Hey, did they have slaves in Miami? Yeah. So why are you trusting in your oppressors? Right? Trust back in the God of the Bible. Right? And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down new wine, and the hills shall flow with milk, and all the rivers of Judah shall flow with waters, and a fountain shall come forth from the house of the Lord, and shall water the valley of Shittim, right? And that's talking about the land getting back in order, right? In Israel, when we go back, while America's gonna be here desolate, like a desert on fire, right? And it's funny too, because the Most High, he does great things, right? The water Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi. Because what? The Most High put this flooded the mid states like Nebraska, right? Flooded those states where the agriculture, where they're farming and such. That's just a sign and a wonder, right? That's calamity happening on these people, right? It says, Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land. So that happened. And we know what's going to happen to them because they shed innocent blood. Right? But Judah shall dwell forever in Jerusalem from generation to generation, for I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for the Lord dwelleth in Zion. That second covenant in the Bible is talking about for the Israelites, right? If you pick up a Bible and you're not a Negro, Latino, or Native American, those words don't fit you unless it's talking about destruction and slavery, right? Because that's the times we're in. Woo-wee. Most High. The Most High is going to do these people dirty, right? He didn't give them the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. So what, they're going to be caught out naked, right? And they don't have salvation anyways. If they're not a Negro, Latino, or Native American, who are you going to save yourself from, Esau? For real. We're trying to get away from y'all. We're trying to be over y'all. We're trying to have y'all in the slavery. And we will have y'all in the slavery. Right? Through the spirit and power of Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi. Right? This is Ecclesiastes 3 at the top. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under the heaven. Right? And I'm just gonna read it through. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. So what, this place is breaking down while we're building up, right? A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together. A time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, right? You gotta be balanced, right? A time to get and a time to lose. A time to get, to keep and a time to cast away. A time to rent and a time to sow. A time to keep silence and a time to speak. And this is the point. A time to love and a time to hate. So we're in that time of hate, right? Because what? We're going to be separate from you other nations, right? Really, these other nations don't know what's going on. Well, we plainly tell it to them, to their face, right? It says a time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. And we're in those times of war, right? We're in the midst of World War III. We're in the midst of America being destroyed, right? Which is Babylon the Great in the scriptures, which is the land of the Chaldeans in the scriptures, right? That's what time we're in, a time of war, right? That's why Israel is getting missiles shot at them, right? From Gaza, from them Arabs, when them when those fake Jews don't even belong in that land, right? They can't name a slavery that those so-called Jews, right? Those Amalekites, right? No quotations on that one. There is no time when those Amalekites were in slavery, right? There was no time where the Amalekites were Israelites, right? Let's get that straight, right? We was the ones in Egypt, right? We was the ones that left Egypt and took over the land of Israel, took the land of Canaan, right? Moses was an Israelite, right? They were all Israelites, right? But these Edomites were not Israelites, right? We got the promises while they got what? The sword, right? That's why their military is where it's at, right? But what? The Most High is going to use the technology, the sword against you, right? He's going to use your gift because what? Esau got the gift of what? The sword, right? Got the blessing of the sword. And that's what these Edomites got today. The Caucasians, the blessing of the sword. That's why America's so strong. Because what? They're the land of Chaldeans, right? They're the Edomites, right? Let's go to Wisdom of Solomon 12 and 23. Therefore, whereas thou dost chasten us, right? Because the Most High chastens the nation of Israel, the Negro, Latino, and Native American, right? Thou scourgest our enemies. Thou scourgest our enemies 1,000 times more, right? To the intent that when we judge, we should carefully think of thy goodness, and when we ourselves are judged, we should look for mercy, right? Wherefore, whereas men have lived dissolutely and unrighteously, thou hast tormented them with their own abominations. And that's what's gonna happen more in these times, right? The way that they was killing us, they're gonna be killed, right? And we're waiting, and we're gonna be clapping. We're gonna be like, the water Yahawah Bahashim Yahawashi. Because what? That's judgment, right? They took a whole nationality. What you think was gonna happen? Now you're gonna have to go into slavery, right? For putting us into slavery, right? Revelation 13 and 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. That's exactly what it says, right? It says, this is Ezekiel 3 at the top. It says, moreover, he said unto me, son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, which is talking about these scriptures, right? And go speak unto the house of Israel. So did it say go speak unto these Edomites, these Caucasians? Hell no, right? So I opened my mouth. Did it say go speak to everybody? Do the scriptures contradict themselves? No, they don't. People take them out of context, right? These devils, which devil means deceiver, right? So they deceive the people, right? It says, verse 2, so I opened my mouth and he caused me to eat that roll. And he said unto me, son of man, cause thy belly to eat and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as honey for sweetness. And he said unto me, son of man, go get thee unto the house of Israel, right? So we're only dealing with the Negro, Latino, and Native Americans because those are true children of Israel, God's chosen people, right? And speak with my words unto them. That's why we come out the scriptures. For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel, right? Not to everybody, right? It says, not to many people of a strange speech and of an hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee. Because it looks like the nation of Israel is not hearkening, right? That's what it seems like. Hey, 2/3 of the nation of Israel is going to be destroyed along with America, right? Verse 7, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me, right, to the Most High. For all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-hearted, right? Behold, I have made thy face strong against their faces, and thy forehead strong against their foreheads. As an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Because what? We stubborn, right? We know this word. You can't go against us, right? You can't buck up. If you say something different, hey, we're going to cut you, right? It says, as an adamant harder than flint have I made thy forehead. Fear them not, neither be dismayed at their looks, though they be a rebellious house. So, hey, he's giving us heads up, right? Because even these 2/3 think that America's going to last forever, right? These 2/3 aren't seeing the prophecies. They're just seeing, oh, crazy, something happened. All right, whatever, such and such. But, hey, that's just that. Hey, those are the prophecies taking place, right? It says verse 10. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thine heart and hear